Nico, you faced a ton of action in that one. Obviously disappointing that couldn't get that support when it comes to the goals there. But how did you feel in that one and what they were doing tonight?
I mean, I felt pretty good. Obviously, they got some really skilled players over there, and I mean, it showed. They made some really good plays, but I think at the end of the day, I'm not mad about my game. I think I can save those two shots, which is frustrating looking back on, but you're not going to get them every night.
What was it about those two goals that you feel that way?
It's just soft. I mean, I have too much confidence in myself. Like, I know I can save those shots. It's just I misplayed them both a little bit. And, this players in this league are good enough. When you make a little mistake, it's going to be in the back of your net.
I mean, for your teammates in front of you, obviously, they were trying all they could, and sometimes that happens. So for you, just dialed in there to give them as best a chance as possible.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell it was going to be more of a defensive goalie battle than it was a back and forth offensive game. So obviously that's that, and you try to shut it down. But their goalie played a good game, and nothing got past him. And that's the way it goes sometimes.
It wasn't for a lack of trying from your group, not able to get anything past him. And what did you make of the game this afternoon?
Yeah, I think it was a good game, actually. But I think we just got to get a little bit more dirtier in front of their net and try to take his eyes away. And that's how you score a goal. He played well, but we had the chances to put one in the back of the net. But I think in this league it's hard to score, so you got to get there, you got to take his eyes away, and I think we can be a little harder there, and effort was there, but fortunately we lost.
Do you think that was the major difference, especially when you consider what they were doing in front of the other Nico?
Yeah, I mean, Nico obviously played really well for us too. He kept us in the game all night long and made some huge saves for us, and you see how they play. They go hard to the net to take his eyes away, and I think we just got to do that a little bit more. And I think also first period we had a little bit too much respect, and waited till we get to our game, and after that I think it was a good game.
You lose Smitty really early in this game. You have some defensemen who pick up some major minutes, and then you see a guy like Nemo who's out there trying to get physical as well. What do you appreciate about that from a young player like him?
Oh, competitor. Tells a lot. I think shows his character, and he can play hard, and he's here to play hard, and I love it.
Overall, you go 1-1-1 on this 3-game road trip. What are your impressions, your thought about this 3-game trip?
I mean, obviously we would like to finish the road trip with a better result, but I think took a step in the right direction with our compete level, and just playing a little more smart. But like I said, I think it was a good hockey game out there, and at the end they were just a little better than us, and scored 3 more goals.
Not the way you would have liked to see this road trip end overall, but first, can you just speak about the performance of your netminder, really keeping you in it, especially early?
Yeah, I thought he gave us a real strong effort. First period when they were on top of us, he made several great saves, and that's what we need. We're a little undermanned, and we knew that we were going to need saves at the time, and he gave it to us.
How did Brendan Smith going out of this game just kind of change the mindset and how you were able to go just with 5D, and what is the status on him?
Yeah, well, the status, he'll be evaluated. Obviously he hurt his leg in that collision. That put a lot of ice time on some young defensemen. I thought they gave us all they could.
Any other reason why you guys weren't able to just get past Jeremy Swim, and what did you see there from your offense?
I thought we had a couple cracks to execute and didn't make plays. We walked in a couple times, the Foley brat a couple times, and didn't quite execute. So we had some opportunities around the front of the net that I think if we would have got up, we'd have been able to score. But we knew it was going to be tight. We kept it tight, gave ourselves a chance late.
How do you evaluate the road trip overall?
I think with the number of personnel we've had out, we played well enough to win the game in Tampa. Played well enough to win in Florida, and we gave ourselves a chance. I mean, our goalie gave us a chance early on. I thought our second period was strong. We just didn't find a way to put the puck in the back of the net.
You had to lean on, your 5 defensemen, particularly some young guys, Luke playing over 28 minutes. When you had him paired up with Shimon Nemitz, what did you like about the way they played together, particularly on the defensive side of the game as well?
Well, I think you don't have a lot of choices when you're down to 5. So you put together your best pieces and just let them go to work. And I think they both skated. I thought Luke, puck-wise, struggled early. But I thought Simone gave us one heck of a game. Strong physically, defended really well. So a lot to like about 2 young guys having to log those type of minutes.
When you see him do what he did with Brad Marchand going after him, unhappy with that, high elbow, what does that tell you about who Shimon is right now?
Yeah, it tells me a lot about him. I like it. I think it has to be physical. He was physical, responded to him, and I don't think Marchand liked it, but that's what you need, a young D.
Thank you, Lindy.